Hello and welcome to this new episode. And today, in this episode, I'm going to discuss a very interesting and new age sector, uh, which everyone is pursuing, everyone is trying to take position. But before start, let me tell you, I am going to give reference of certain listed players in this domain. So please don't take it as any buy, sell, or hold recommendation. I do not have any buy, sell, hold recommendation in the stocks mentioned in this particular video. If you feel if you have any interest, then you can check with your registered advisor uh, regarding taking any position in the stock. So let's begin. So this particular sector I was referring, this is drone sector. So drone is the sunrise sector in the uh, horizon, and we all are looking for investment opportunities in this particular sector. तो थोड़ा सा समझना पड़ेगा drone. We all know like drone has extensive usage these days in war, right? Defense is very rapidly adapting drone. And in recent wars in Gulf War, in Ukraine War, we are witnessing lots of damages done by drones. Like even small country like Ukraine destroyed, I think, 11 power plants of energy plants of Russia, and Russia is heavily energy producing country. So this 11 damages, entire 11 damages happened, or let's say done by Ukraine using drone. So this drone is something which is very difficult to, tackle, and all the small countries which probably at certain point in time we used to ignore, so those small countries are also coming up with tremendous power just because of drone. So drone technology is evolving as the next game changer in the defense sector. Indian Air Force is also in the process. We know that uh, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited is the pioneer in this particular space, and lots of startups, small companies are coming up who are getting a defense order, or let's say setting up their shops for getting defense order. But a few are the pioneer among them, but mostly they are unlisted from the unlisted space. And foreign companies, foreign big heads like Lockheed Martin, these type of companies basically are looking at the country like India, because India has huge potential. Uh, Apart from Lockheed Martin, I can name a few companies like Easy Aerial, Azure Drones, Aero Sentinel, and Titan Innovations, and many more. So they are basically looking for Indian partners to set up their shops, because India is offering very big opportunity. Indian opportunity size is very big. So these companies are interested to invest in India, and uh, Indian government policy, they cannot directly sell to India or directly set up shop in India, but they can go with in a tie up with any Indian company. So that's why they are looking for right partner for technology transfer. They will do the technology transfer, and the business will be on full swing. So that is the planning all about. But today's video, I'm not going to discuss defense sector in details. So maybe in some of the later video, I will discuss on defense sector, drone implication of drone in the defense sector. I need to study little more. I need to dig little more in the defense segment. But today, what I'm looking for means thinking to discuss with you guys, that is the usage of drone in the agri sector. Firstly, let me tell you, apart from defense, where drone is used. Drone is used in solar panel inspection, wind turbine inspection, mapping, uh, leader analysis that is also related to mapping, warehouse management, boiler inspection, thermography, tunnel inspection, pollution monitoring, smart city planning, coal-eared monitoring, pipeline inspection, mining inspection, and all those stuffs. We have seen many GIS companies, some listed GIS companies to extensively use drone for roadway projects, for water pipe inspection. Even it found a big application in Jal Jeevan mission as well. So with drone technology, they tried to figure out where joint is leaking, where you have to place the joints, and that sort of lots of pressure, measurement of pressure, temperature, all those stuff. So usually temperature is more relevant for oil and gas type of pipes. In normal water transmission, uh, pressure is important. So anyways, so it finds lots of application, and it has and that's why it is getting like we are finding lots of application of drones in various sectors. And last time we have heard about you know last mile delivery through drones. Swiggy was probably, if I'm not wrong, Swiggy was probably adapting drones for delivery of their food. So that sort of many news came in front of us. Lots of news flows are there in the drone sector. But today I'm going to discuss agri sector, where I will give you a precise but a complete picture how the industry looks like. So basically, why means how agriculture sector is adapting drone. Now let me tell you, in agriculture sector, uh, for after sowing or maybe before sowing, you need lots of application of fertilizer, application of agrochemical in the uh, cultivation field. Now the problem is you need labors, huge number of labors for uh, like for applying fertilizer or agrochemical. Now the problem, there are the biggest problem nowadays is the labor shortage. So due to urbanization, opening up lots of factories, these means laborers in the fields, they find better pay packages, better wages in the factories than in the agriculture field, and that's why these unskilled laborers are also adapted in the some of the sectors, and that is how they are transferred, or let's say they are moving from their existing profession, or let's say their previous profession to the urban life. So here is the catch, that there is a huge labor shortage, and that is actually compelling farmers to think some alternative. Now the alternative is drone. What drone is doing, drone is basically uh, drone can uh, take up all those fertilizers or agrochemical on time and can spread it uh, in the field, in the cultivation field, and that is how it can replace labors, and its application, as it is not manual, so its application is more scientific. So it is always better than, means applying drone for this purpose is always better than using labors, manual. It's better than manual work. It's more scientific. The application is very much, what should I say, like the distribution is very much equal. When labor is spraying this the same thing, or let's say labor is applying the fertilizer, then application may not be equal. But if it is done through drone, then application is absolutely equal. So that saves also your fertilizer and agrochemical requirement. So in all aspects, so it from that aspect, it is cost effective. Drone is cost effective. It is more scientific. It is better for the field, as all the crops are getting equal quantity of fertilizer or agrochemical. So in that sense, it is always better to adapt drones over manual labor. But we are at the very nascent stage, and it will take quite long time to uh, develop the awareness. Now, with change in the rapid change in the technology, rapid change, proliferation of YouTube videos, proliferation of mobile sets, and wide usage of internet, things are like moving to the remote places, or let's say small or marginal farmers are also finding application interest in this type of things, and they are also getting acquainted with all these facts. So this is a very good thing, and industry can adapt drones quite well. Now I will give you certain computation. It's very interesting that acha, before that, let me tell you who adopts drone. Can a farmer buy drone? So for that, I need to give you one figure. What is the price of a drone? When as far as agri drone is concerned, my understanding, as much I have spoken to a few management, uh, even from the unlisted zone, I found like 4 to 4.5 LK is the cost of one agri drone. One agri drone costs 4 to 4.5 LK, but it's only the purchase cost. But apart along with that, there are some annual maintenance charge which you can take 6% over that drone cost. Now accessories and all, it can be even 2x 3x of the drone price based on your requirement and purpose. Now some estimate says India needs 10 lakh drones. India needs 10 lakh drones. So if 10 lakh drones, and if each drone costs even 4 lakh, then 4 lakh into 10 lakh is how much? I think uh, this is 4 lakh crore. This is 4 lakh crore. So it's a huge industry, but we can't expect that even in upcoming 5 6 years, even in 10 years, 100% land will be converted to drone based services. So that we cannot expect. So anyways, the size is huge, and that is why competition, like people thinks about whenever a new technology comes, whenever some company enters into it, they think about competitor in this industry with any capacity. If you're in, if 10 lakh is the number of drones, 10 lakh drones is your capacity, then uh, means competition will not be visible. So even if 10 companies are there, you will find there is no competition, no problem with the competitor. So as per certain data, last year in FY24, 5,000 drones were sold for the agri purpose. And who are purchasing these drones? That is very important. Farmers, marginal farmers cannot purchase drone. For a big farmer also, it is always not cost effective to purchase a drone just for servicing his own field. It is not cost effective. Then who is buying drone? Drone is basically purchased by some groups, maybe some organization, private bodies, some self-help group. They are basically opting this drones. And there are lots of schemes. Government is emphasizing. Government is giving PLI to the manufacturer of drones as well. There are payback of up to 20% in upcoming few years in terms of GST subvention. So it's a huge opportunity. And as I was referring, this 10 lakh drones, and 4 lakh is the cost of one particular drone. So it gives you the size of the market. So competition is something you need not to take care of, being an investor or uh, being a manufacturer. Uh, Very interesting, as I was referring, how many, sorry, I got a bit distracted. So I was referring, just a moment. So what is the life of a drone? That is also a question. Like when you are purchasing a drone, what is the life of a drone? A drone life is 6 to 7 years. So why it is required? Because people thinks about reorder or let's say replacement demand. So 6 to 7 years is the life of a drone, and uh, it can be like with proper servicing and all, proper maintenance, all it can be extended to 8 to 9 years. Now, I was referring the self-help group type of some group. Basically, this means adopts drone, purchases drone, maybe sometimes with bank credit, government facilities and all, and they are providing this solution, these services of spraying services of in the agrochemical, agriculture fields. Now, the spraying services means, as I referred, fertilizer and agrochemical spraying services they are providing. And for that, they take certain charges for per acre basis. So I got a figure from one company management, not from the listed domain. They are saying 100. There is a, like whenever you are applying manual labor and compared to that, whenever you are applying uh, drone, then your saving is 109 rupees per acre. Using a drone, savings is 109 rupees per acre. So it is scientific, distribution is proper, it is good, better for crops, as well as you are saving money, farmers are saving money over there. So that is why this is a very interesting area. And another one thing here I will be mentioning the name of one company. Please don't take it as any buy, sell, hold recommendation. The name of the company is Coromandel uh, Fertilizer, Coromandel International nowadays. So Coromandel International is in the fertilizer business, but along with that, they have taken position in one particular company, one particular startup rather, called Daksha. Daksha is basically like one drone manufacturing startup. Coromandel has taken initially 51% stake in the company, and in recent past, in July 2024, June or July, I think July 2024, they have further invested 150 crore or maybe little more than 150 crore to increase their stake to 58%. They have infused that money for drone manufacturing. So it is a subsidiary of the company nowadays, Daksha. And the one like the different, how Daksha is different, that they are using petrol based engine. So that is the only company who is using petrol based engine. But other companies I found, like they are using lithium powered battery uh, for the power, and so these are different in that sense. This uh, agri spraying service, what Coromandel is saying, Gromor uh, service, or yes, that is called Gromor service. So the Gromor spraying service. This is the drone spraying solution of Coromandel. So in FY24, this Gromor services or Daksha sprayed 10,000 acres of land, 10,000 plus they said. And in FY25, they are targeting 2 lakh acres. So it gives you a sense like how this is widely used. But why I'm saying it's not although I don't give any buy sell hold recommendation on any open platform, considering means abiding the regulatory guideline, but simultaneously, let me tell you, simultaneously, uh, this company, Coromandel International, they are more exposed into fertilizer business. They are exposed into some chemical manufacturing as well. So what is the contribution of this Gromor service or Daksha manufacturing? So that is very significant. So before taking a call just because of drone technology, you have to think twice. You have to think very logically. What is the contribution of this particular business? Although it looks very interesting. So if its contribution is nominal, then what happens? Due to fluctuation in the core business, your profit can be, offset by any loss in the or any dent in the performance of the core business, and that is why we have to be very very watchful. How big is it? Although it is a new startup, company has taken position recent past, so it will take time to shape up. But yes, what I have learned, that this company, this Daksha, is also getting into defense sector segment. Now, defense I will be discussing sometimes later. Defense drones are costlier, and defense drone is also again not limited to one particular service. It can give means these are used massively in for the attack purpose. Swarm of drones are used in attack purpose, for grenade dropping purpose, bombing purpose. Those are unmanned vehicle type of, those are used in the surveillance purpose. Simultaneously, these type of drones are also used as anti-drone technology purpose, right? So altogether, it finds lots of applications. So I'll be discussing that some later point of time. So in agri, I hope that I have given you a fair bit of idea. So need to keep a close eye. And along with this, let me mention here that training services is also an area where, along with manufacturing, these training services are also important for many companies. Uh, so we have seen a couple of listed players in the SME segment who are providing, uh, training services. So I do not have any say on that training services. That is obviously an area of opportunity, but how viable it is, how much, what kind of cash flow it can generate. So those are something we need to study. I have not studied honestly in details. So this agri thing I found very interesting. So thought of sharing with you guys. So I hope you have found this video interesting. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel, and please keep on watching my upcoming videos for this type of interesting topics. So that's it in this particular video. Thank you so much for your valuable time.